Welcome to Part 1 of the Somerset County Library's Basic Genealogy class. Today, we will go over the following objectives: genealogy terms, getting started with genealogy, creating an ancestral chart, and creating a pedigree chart. Genealogy terms. There are various terms used in genealogy that might be unfamiliar. These terms include descendant, a relative who has died; dower, share of a husband's real estate to which the widow is entitled; estate, the total property held by an individual and available after death; grantee, the recipient of property either through purchase, gift, or request; grantor, the individual who sells or gives the property to another person; I bid, same location, identifies a document that has already been quoted; intestate, died without a will; issue, children; nay, identifies the woman's maiden name; posthumous, after death; proximo, used in dates for next, usually refers to the following month; tutor, guardian of an underage person; relict, widow of a particular individual; and sic, shows that an incorrect fact or spelling has been copied. There are also some common abbreviations used in genealogy: B or BN for date of birth; B or BUR for date of burial; C for circa, which is approximate date or time; D for date of death; ND, no date given; UMM, unmarried. Getting started with genealogy. There are many ways in which to get started with genealogy. They include talking to relatives, search for birth records, search for census records, search tax lists, search marriage records, search cemetery records or markers, search obituaries, Bible entries, search Ancestry.com, which we will cover in Part 2, search Heritage Quest, which we will cover in Part 3, and use Family Search, which we will cover in Part 4. Creating an ancestral chart or family chart. I will show you an example of a family chart. Ancestral chart. This is an example of an ancestral chart. Creating a pedigree chart. Include name, and make sure you capitalize the last name. Birth date, use the day, month format. Birthplace, make sure you spell out the state. Marriage date, again, use the day, month, year format. Marriage place, again, spell out the state. Date of death, again, use the day, month, year format. Death place, again, spell out the state. When creating a pedigree chart, use complete birth names, not nicknames. And I will show you an example of a pedigree chart. This is an example of a pedigree chart. You'll notice I have capitalized the last name, included the middle name if known, and written the birth date in day, month, and year format. This is a list of resources that I used in preparing for this class and ones that you can use as you begin to work on your genealogy. Be sure to check out the Basic Genealogy Part 2 video about learning how to use Ancestry.com.